Welcome to the Source Awareness Meditation. My name is Bobby Cobb. I'll be your guide and along for the ride as we explore reimagining the apocalypse. And yes, I am actually talking about the apocalypse that they refer to in Revelations, but I want to look at it from a little bit of a different perspective. If you look at the word apocalypse, it's Greek. It comes from apo, which is to remove, and kalypsis, which is a veil or a covering. So the apocalypse is actually the removing of the veil, which is, in many Eastern traditions, the goal of our spiritual life. So today I'd like to take us on a journey of imagination powered by the greatest special effects department on the planet, the human imagination. And I would like to tap into the story that is revealed in Revelations, but look at it from the aspect of a journey within our inner apocalypse, our inner revelations. So before we begin, just go ahead and find a very comfortable seated position, or you can do this laying down. Whatever is the most comfortable for you and will allow you to relax most deeply. So let us begin by taking conscious control of our breath. If we use this technique to begin each meditation by taking conscious control of our breath, and by that I mean breathing in more deeply and breathing out more fully than you normally do. No need to stress or strain. This isn't a contest. Easily and effortlessly, just a little bit more fully and a little bit more completely than you normally are in a very short period of time. This becomes a signal to our heart space and our mind and our nervous system that this is a time that we are going to be diving into tranquility, serenity, and mental clarity. And we can create and install a little anchor in ourselves so that we can enter this space anytime that we want to, on purpose and by design. So when you're ready, if you haven't already, go ahead and close your eyes. Continue to breathe in and out, nice and gently. Feel the breath move like a tide through you. See yourself sitting or lying as a temple. Not a temple of stone. Not a temple built by hands. But the living temple of our own body. Feel the spine, the great column rising from earth to the crown of our head. This is the narrow path. The yogis refer to it as Shushumna. Jesus called it the narrow gate. Few walk this path, for the road of distraction is wider and easier. But here, in this stillness of our own body, the narrow way awaits us. So bring your attention now to the base of your spine, your root chakra, and imagine in this moment the root chakra is sealed shut. There's an energy behind it. In Revelations, the 4 horsemen, the first is the white horse. And the white horse stirs in the root chakra. Feel the energy coiled, waiting. As you breathe, feel the energy grow, continuing to stir. And as you take in your next breath, see the seal break. The horse rides. The power awakens. Your root begins to glow with light. Slowly now, lift your awareness upward to the sacrum, just below the navel. Another one, another seal, another horse. This one is red, fiery, restless. The waters of passion churn. Feel it stir. With each breath, the seal breaks. The horse rides. The energy flows upwards, refined by our steady breath. Now allow awareness to rise to the solar plexus, the center of will. See a black horse holding scales. It weighs your hunger. It weighs our ambition. It weighs and measures our fire. It reminds us to maintain balance. For when the solar plexus energy center is out of balance, greed is the natural result, the desire to control others, to take ethical shortcuts. But in balance, it is our strength, our willpower, our ability to remain centered and balanced. Feel the energy of that balance finding its way within you. This seal breaks. The horse rides. The energy climbs higher. Bring your awareness to the heart. Here the fourth horse awaits, the pale horse with a rider named Death. Feel your chest, your heart beating. Let the little self, the clinging self, fall away. Recognize it for the creation that it is. Let the ego die and let love be reborn in its place. The heart opens, radiant, vast, filled with compassion. Feel the energy explode as that seal breaks and the fourth horse runs free. The fifth seal in Revelations is the voice of the martyrs crying out. So now let us lift our awareness to our throat chakra. Hear the voices of the martyrs crying out. But these martyrs are our own truths, silenced for too long, conditioned out of us. We've been taught to power through and suck it up and not listen to the wisdom within, not listen to our own truth. That seal breaks and the martyrs are free as the voice within us awakens. Feel the throat open, pure and clear, expression unencumbered. And with that seal broken, allow awareness to rise to the third eye. And remember the words of Jesus, the light of the body is the eye. If, therefore, thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. Beautiful and poetic, but can it also be instruction? That single eye, our third eye, our intuitive eye, is opening now. The body fills with light. Breathe and feel the illumination pouring through you. The cosmos collapses into vision. The sixth seal, the gateway of vision, described in Revelations as earthquakes, and let those be inner earthquakes, the sun of ordinary sight going dark, the moon of borrowed light turns red, the stars of scattered thought fall from the sky of mind, the veil rolls back. This is the true apocalypse, not destruction, but unveiling. And as that third eye opens, feel the illumination pouring through you. Feel the cosmos collapse into our inner vision. And now rise with the breath to the crown of our head. Here is the seventh seal, the final door. And when it opens, it tells us in Revelations that all of heaven falls into silence. Half an hour of eternity compressed into a still moment. No striving, no separation, only stillness, only union, only yoga. The 1,000-petaled lotus blossoms at the crown and light streams everywhere. We dissolve into it, expand in it, reborn into it. Rest in that silence. The kingdom is unveiled, not coming someday, not descending from the sky, but as Jesus told us in Luke 17:21, the kingdom of heaven is within us, rising here and now through us. Apocalypse is revelation. Apocalypse is light. Apocalypse is the unveiling of who we have always been. And I will end this with a traditional yogic greeting. We all know Namaste, although many of us, when we say that with the same energy that we say aloha, just a cool word that you can say to begin and end a sentence. But both of those words have such deeper meaning. And Namaste is the divinity in me recognizes the divinity in you. And when you are firmly resting and aligned in your divinity, and I am firmly rested and aligned in mine, we can quickly find ourselves in a place that's beyond words. And this connection is divine. I believe that this is what Jesus was saying when he said, whenever 2 or more of you are gathered in my name, I am there. And I just wonder if what he was talking about was this Christ energy that is what arises in us when we awaken our Kundalini. I'm going to just let this music play for another 5 minutes. If you would just like to continue to enjoy this, you're welcome to. Although my guidance is ending for now.